I'm really excited that we finally got our hands on the Manta suit, and this is a beautiful wetsuit for women who are one with the ocean. And we've curated this suit to be perfect for all types of water sports. So we've really thought about the features to make this suit a hybrid as much as possible to fit as many activities that you possibly can into one suit. So I'm going to run through some of the really special features of this suit that I love and why we did it and why we think this is going to be just a beautiful suit to wear in the water for all of you water women out there. So first of all, my favorite feature of the top piece, so this is a spring suit, and my favorite feature of this is that it is a 3mm spring suit. I always found with spring suits that I loved the cut of them, but they just weren't warm enough. So having that extra mil, and especially being the limestone based neoprene that you see in the other Shark Eyes wetsuits, that is so strong, so durable, but also has that beautiful flexibility. This is just a game changer for spring suit. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I have worn 3 prototypes of this suit. I've absolutely thrashed them to pieces, and this is going to last you from season to season and keep you extra warm, which is really, really awesome. With the Manta suit, we've tried to keep everything really durable and high end so that your suits are lasting from season to season, and that also makes them eco-conscious as well. So we want to make sure you're buying less wetsuits and they're lasting longer. So we've got these beautiful YKK zips. These are super high end, really durable. You're gonna get beautiful wear out of it. In the neckline, we have the glide skin, and this is just going to help you to not get all of the water down your neck, so it seals really beautifully around your neck. On the inside of the cuffs, we've also got the silicone lugs, and this just helps to hold your wetsuit in place, but also helping that water from not getting down your wetsuit. We've got the sick dots. This is just for grip to have on your elbows, especially moving around the boats or skis and things like that. It just is helpful to have that on the elbows. Coming round to the front, we have a really gorgeous, neat loading pad, and I think that this is really well suited for a female body. It kind of sits on your chest really nicely, and just being a little bit smaller, I think it's just more tailored to a woman's fit, which is really cool. And these suits, the fit we've worked really hard on as well, and I love the cut of this because it's not a complete cheeky bum, so you've still got like a really nice kind of coverage that's not like granny knickers, but it's not like a real up the bum that's going to be annoying when you're surfing and diving. So on the chest as well, we've got the toggle, so you can tighten that and just keeps really flush against your chest. And then again on the inside there to help with that seal, we've got those silicone lugs. For the Manta suit, we chose black, and that is because it is just so stealthy. I think it looks really slick, really professional in the water. And I always found with women's wetsuits that a lot of them have floral patterns or they're really girly, and I was always looking for something that was more high-end, professional, slick. Also, when you're working in the water with animals like I usually do, you want to have a wetsuit that's just blending in. And then obviously we've got the awesome Shark Eyes ripple that's across all of the suits as well. So I really love that synergy with all of the rest of the collection. On the side, this is my logo, and it's an oyster shell, and I chose this because oyster shells are hard as nails on the outside, and then they've got that like really beautiful coloration and like often like that kind of mother of pearl, like real shiny, beautiful inside. And I guess that's kind of a play on like shining from the inside out. So but also being tough as nails on the outside, Coming into the durability of the suit on the inside, so these are built, same as the other Shark Eyes suits, they're built to last. So you can see here that we've got all of the tape on the outside. So these wetsuits have all been glued, and then they've been blind stitched and taped. So you've got that 3 combination to keep the suits lasting for longer, which of course is really important. Also on the inside, we actually went with bright red, and I think that is because if you're feeling good, like confident on the inside, I think that really shows on the outside. And for me, like red is a really bold and confident color, and we just wanted to add like a bit of the feminine, bold, confident energy. So chose that for the color on the inside, and I love it. So then together we have the 2 pieces. So the way that we've made this a hybrid is that you can wear these together and it's building a really gorgeous 2-piece but full suit, or you can wear them separately and for different activities. So these are the 2 pieces together. So we've got a spring suit, which you slide on over the top of these high-waisted pants. And the way that we've designed the cut, so you can see these seams here, they're just like flush. They don't have like a thick seam. So when it's on, you actually just feel like you're wearing one piece, which feels really like flexible and beautiful in the water. So yeah, the cut, it's all, being really thought about the cut. And we've gone through, as I said, the different prototypes to get it to this point where you're feeling, pretty much like an underwater superhero when you wear it. Okay, so moving on to the high-waisted pants, and we've put a lot of thought into this design as well. With the high-waisted pants, they sit nice and high up on your waist, over your hips, so they're not going to slide down, and they've got this really beautiful like cut that kind of like brings everything in, cinches really tight on the waist so that they don't fall down. And these honestly just feel like you're sliding on a pair of like women's leggings. They are so flexible, so comfortable. And for me, when I'm in the water and putting on wetsuits, like I really value that. The pants themselves are also 3 mil, so they're going to keep you nice and warm. And then obviously on your like groin area, you've got 6 mil, so that's keeping you really nice and warm, which is really great. On the high waist, we've got the silicone lugs again, and this is just to help the seal with the top piece, the spring suit. When you slide it on, it just helps to hold everything in a good spot. And same again, the build of these suits, we've got the glued, stitched and taped, so they're really, really good quality. On the bum, we've got the sick dots again, and this is for when you're sitting on the boat in the ski and you need that extra grip, you're not sliding everywhere. And it also helps with the durability of the suit because you obviously like wear those areas down, and that just helps to get longer wear out of the suit as well. We've got the knee pads, obviously when you're on the boat, same thing on the skis, you're kind of like crouching down a lot, and that becomes like a wear point for the wetsuit. So that's just giving that extra durability and comfortability as well. Also flipping over to the back of the pants, so we have this articulated knee, and this is a really great feature because it just helps with that flexibility and just the comfortability when you're wearing these pants. So on the legs, again, we've got the silicone lugs just to help with that water going in and out of your wetsuit. It just keeps it all nice and tight and holding in as well. On the leg, we have a little pocket. So you can put your knife, your treasures, snacks, all the important things in there. And it's got a nice little Velcro seal. And these pants are meant to be super like flush to the skin tight, and they just hold everything in, especially when they're worn together. It's a really beautiful 2-piece suit that's perfect for so many activities. And I think the great thing about these pants is that they're really versatile, so you can wear them for so many different activities. And I think, for your paddleboarders, kayakers, if you want to pair this as well with the spring suit, or if you have a shark eye skulk already, you can put these on underneath and it sits really well under those pieces. So it's a really good mix and match item to wear with your thermals. Very, very diverse. And we're really thinking that these 2 pieces are just going to be able to fit across surfing, diving, free diving. You can use them for paddleboarding, kayaking, like the list is endless. So we're really excited for this hybrid 2-piece suit to come out. And the other really important thing about these is that you can actually buy these 2 pieces separately. We know that girls are often a different size on the tops and the bottom, so we're really excited to be able to offer this as a 2 separate pieces, so that if you want to get a 10 in the bottoms and an 8 in the top, then you can mix and match these items to get the best fit for you.